Hey everybody, I'm Anthony Burruto, Ronnie Coleman Signature Series sponsored athlete. As you can tell, well, I don't know if you can notice, I'm a double amputee. I was born missing my tibia and fibula bones in both of my legs at birth. It was a birth defect. So my parents made the hard decision at 6 months old to amputate both of my legs. The doctor told them that would be the only way I would ever be able to walk. And thank God they did. My parents never, babied me when it came to my disability or anything like that. They always let me figure it out by myself. They let me fall. If I fell, it wasn't a big deal. I'd get right back up. Me and my mom would be in the grocery store and I would fall, and being that I'm an amputee, the floor would make so much noise when I fell. Everyone would just stare, and my mom wouldn't help me up, and everyone would look at her like she was this terrible mother. Meanwhile, in reality, she was helping me. She's the reason why I never fall today, is because her watching me just sit there on the floor having a hard time getting up is what built my strength. It made me figure out my own way to do things, and I'm really grateful for that. When I told my parents I want to play baseball, I want to sign up for baseball, even my parents kind of looked at each other like, like, is he serious? Like, they didn't believe me. So of course they signed me up. It was crazy. Everyone doubted me. No one ever thought that I would be able to play, I would be able to run, I would be able to succeed in the sport. And I guess that's what drove me to want to prove all of them wrong, was because I hate when people say that I can't do something just because of my disability. And thank God I did succeed. I made the front cover of ESPN magazine when I was 13 years old. I've been on every news station in the nation pretty much for my accomplishments in baseball. I've hit over 12 home runs. I threw out the first pitch in the worldwide of sports for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays in Orlando when they played their first game there. I've had a lot of accomplishments with my baseball career, and it was unfortunate when it came to an end.
We're going to turn now to a story stirring up some controversy in Florida. There was a high school pitcher there that a lot of people saw as a symbol of perseverance for overcoming a physical disability he was born with. But now he's been cut from the team, and as Yenji Denise reports, many who've seen him pitch are asking whether the high school team made the right decision.
I didn't want to do anything other than just lift weights, because I knew that was the only thing that I can take out my anger on. And I did my first bench press competition when I was 17 years old. It was actually my senior year of high school, the year that all that went down. And I actually broke the world record for my age at that time, which was 17. And I did, I think, 325 pounds with a pause, raw, at 17 years old. And I was weighing 175 pounds. And that's with my legs on. Both of my legs are different. If I sit like this, one is higher than the other. And that's because on this side, I actually have a real knee just like everybody else. This one, I actually have some knee damage in there because I've only had one knee my whole life, and walking around like that puts a lot of stress on your knee. And on this side, I have a computerized knee that I have to charge every 5 days. And it's pretty high tech. I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to do half the stuff I do if it wasn't for this knee, and I'm really blessed for it. When I go to my doctor's office and I see, guys coming from the military, and they're really depressed, and they don't want to do anything, and they feel like they're never going to be able to live life again like the way they did. That's what drives me to prove to them that you can, that your life is not over. And I just like to motivate people to let them know that there's nothing that you can't do. It's better to focus on the things that you can do than to focus on the things that you can't do. And in my mind, there's nothing that you can't do. As long as you set your mind to something and you focus on it, you'll be able to do it no matter what. I actually got nominated on their page through social media on Instagram with my bench press video, actually, in the gym. I was repping 315 for reps, and they reposted it. And a few months after that, I contacted them about a sponsorship. It took them a few months to get back to me, and while I had the bursitis and I was sitting in the house for 2 months, couldn't do anything, I got an email for them offering me a sponsorship, and that was like the best day of my life. I think like a week after that, I put my legs on, I didn't even care. And I went in the gym even though I was still injured because I was so excited. So that's how I connected with them, with my sponsorship. And then ever since then, it's been a great relationship so far, and I hope to continue the route that we're going in because I really enjoy being with the company. It's a great company to be with.